What's up, you guys? Steven here for Off the Shelf Movie Night to talk to you about physical media, about Blu-rays and 4Ks and the way we like to own our movies and TV shows and documentaries and anything we watch. There's been a lot more in the news lately about how things are being edited and, Disney's pulling things into the vault and HBO is actually losing, HBO Max is losing Warner Brothers films. How weird is that? So, we're still doing the right thing, buying our movies on physical media. A few things to talk about today. The biggest one is 500 subscribers. Now, I'm a little over that now, in the 530s as I record this. So I'm a little late to the game as far as mentioning this on the show, but I've been pre-recording some videos and it's kind of been crazy. But I want to thank you guys for following along this journey with me. Sticking with me to recover my collection after so much of it was stolen. Some of you are new to the channel, don't know that this whole thing was started because when I built this space that we're in, and it's my house, I had put a lot of my movie collection in storage. The storage facility was broken into, and several bins of my movies, like the majority of them, were stolen. So I decided to start a YouTube channel as I recover those movies and start trying to rebuild my collection. And I'm taking advantage of the opportunity and upgrading and that kind of thing. And I'm trying to make a positive from a negative. And so far it has been a great experience because I've made friends here in this channel, talked to people from all over the world about movie collecting. So it's been quite an amazing experience this last couple of years. Went through a pandemic. A lot of things, and many of you have been here from the beginning and been on this journey with me, and I just want to say a big thank you to you guys. And for all the new guys that are coming in and continuing to come in, thank you so much. Please speak up in the comments. Tell me what you like, what you don't like. Tell me about your media collection, because that's what I love. It's an inspiration to me, and sometimes you guys give me ideas about things that I need to add to my own collection, even things that I'm not replacing. It's just new stuff coming out that's really cool. We talk about, physical media dying, but so many cool things are coming out. So, we're in a great time, physical media-wise, because we're getting really good versions of films that we love that, a few years ago we might not have gotten, thanks to boutiques like Arrow Video and, Criterion, who's been there from the beginning and that kind of thing. So anyway, just thank you. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for being part of this community. Thank you for commenting and sharing your own collections. If you like what we're doing here, please continue to do that. If you haven't subscribed and this is your first visit, please subscribe. Hit that notification bell and let's talk about physical media. I'm going to do a giveaway. I'll talk about that at the end of this video. Just a little thank you. Something I promised in 2020, right before Christmas, I believe. I promised that if I hit 500 that I would give this thing away. I still have it. I've been waiting, and I'm going to do it now, as I promised. So let's get into a couple of unboxings real quick. One of these already opened. It's from Blue Underground. And I had to open it because I promised a review to them, and I'm going to write that review. So I had to get it open, but I want to share it with you and share my sadness about it too. Here it is, Dead and Buried. Look at that cool lenticular. So this particular movie, there are several lenticulars out there for it. Let me just take this off so you can actually see what the image looks like maybe a little better. The lenticulars are, as always, with Blue Underground's 4K releases, are limited. So make sure if you're into this movie and you're into collecting, Blue Underground, that you need to get that very soon. There's one that I really like. I actually like a little better than this one, but this is also a beautiful one. Now, sadly, what happened with this particular release, so here's the back also, and the spine, is this came to me broken, so I need some recommendations. If you know what I need to buy to replace it, there's a piece that's broken off. what kind of case I need to buy to replace this, let me know in the comments, because I don't know which one to buy. You can see it's got a big old piece missing right there. The artwork took a little tiny bit of damage. You really can't see it unless the sleeve is pulled out. The discs are fine though. So Dead and Buried is one of those, I would call it small town horrors, in which the horror is centered around a small town, small community, and along with the actual primary horror that's happening, you've got all these like secrets of the town and stuff like that. Kind of like what if you crossed Needful Things with The Fog? Definitely this has a lot of the Fog influence on it, not just in that small town thing, but also in the way that it's shot. It's got this very sort of what I call glamour shots look, where things are soft on the edges and kind of misty all the way through. So this is another premium release from Blue Underground. I haven't watched the movie yet. I expect it to be a really good presentation, because every 4K they've done has been. I'll let you guys know when that review goes up. But here's the big thing. Take a look at all these extras. Now, the majority of those extras were ported over from previous releases, because they have done a really incredible release of this particular movie in the past. So we have the 4K, the Blu-ray, and the soundtrack, the CD soundtrack, which is very, very cool. And the Blu-ray, actually the 4K, sorry. And the 4K and the inside artwork feature the original sort of iconic artwork. That's that video store artwork that's so cool. And I said in a previous video that I wasn't going to flip these on the channel or during the videos, because sometimes I take forever to get them exactly right back in here, because I'm a little anal about it, but I'm doing it because I see, so you can see this little tear right there. Very, very annoyed about that. But you know, what can you do? It happens in shipping sometimes, and this is what happens. So I do need to replace this case though. So what case is it that I buy? Can I buy a case that has this particular setup where I can put 3 discs in, and it's the same width so that the artwork fits? If you guys know, you've been through this and dealt with this already, please let me know in the comments, because I got to work this out. Because I don't like this case being broken. This is a really, spoiler alert for my review, but this is a great movie. It features Robert Englund also, if you didn't know. It's not a huge role for him. It's Nightmare on Elm Street, but it's cool. It's a cool appearance that he has. Can I just say that I'm not super into this sort of the way these discs stack in here, by the way. It's got this little slot there. I mean, it's not the worst, but and so often the spindle in the middle comes broken. I did have another film that I ordered that the case was fine, but there was a chip in the spindle, so there's negatives for that too. So also inside, they've provided a booklet with my favorite thing. I mean, outside of the essays, is all the artwork, the classic artwork, the poster art, the marketing materials. I just love looking at that. I love to see when I can see international stuff. Here's some other things in here too. So this movie, outside of just being a cool little, lo-fi horror film, produced by the same people that brought us Alien, this is known for a particular effect shot. Now, I'm not going to get into that effect shot, because I think if you haven't seen it, you need to see it. You need to experience it for yourself. It is a single take shot. Very pretty lengthy single take effect shot. I mean, this shot in this movie, to me, as far as being influential, wow, this thing really doesn't go into the slipcover very well. It's tight, and I'm trying to be very careful with the slip. So that shot, to me, in the history of physical special effects, makeup effects, is as important in a lot of ways as the transformation scene in American Werewolf in London. The only difference is one take, one shot, one continuous shot. So you need to see the movie to see the shot. I'm not going to talk about it specifically. You just need to see it. Anyway, Buried Alive, another very beautiful premium release from Blue Underground. People aren't talking about Blue Underground as much because they're going through their catalog and reissuing the most important films in that catalog to 4K. I have no issue with that because I'm trying to get the best quality versions of movies that I love, archival, library quality, and these are important films. Everything that they've put out have been really cool, important films, so I'm happy that they're doing that. Okay, so I ordered something from Scream Factory. Yes, I ordered something as it came out. I spent premium money. I can't believe I did it. But I just have such a soft spot in my heart for this movie. The early 2000s House of Wax remake. When this came out, I was really into it because it has Eliza Cuthbert in it. She was coming off her success, notoriety from 24. Playing Jack Bauer's daughter in 24. And perhaps what this movie is really most known for, though, it does have it there and has her on the back. It has Paris Hilton in it. Was never myself a fan of Paris Hilton. I think, she started a trend that continues today that's very not good. But I'm not going to get into that too much, except to say that I love that she's in this movie because she gets murdered in an amazing way. It's a great kill. This movie is much more aggressive and a little more gory than you would expect for a movie from the early 2000s. I love it for that. So because I ordered it so soon, I did get that coveted Shout Factory slipcase. I don't think it's all that special. But, I wanted the movie, so I'm happy to have it. So let's crack this thing open. I don't think there's going to be much else to see. Let me get my little tool here. And see, but we can take a look and see if we have reversible artwork, because hopefully we do have the original artwork we can reverse to. Shout Factory, is to be a boutique label. Still doing these blue cases, which I hate. Alright, so let's go inside. Yes, we will have original art. So we've got some disc art there. I showed you the back so you can get a look at some of the bonus features. So, said I wasn't going to do it anymore, but I'm doing it. This is the artwork you're probably familiar with. This is that video store art. This is that early 2000s horror movie art. I'm not the biggest fan of that era of horror, but there are high points. This one is much more fun than you expect it to be. The Evil Dead remake, which was kind of more mid-2000s, I guess. I think that one was like 2013. But it's a great, great movie. And, I'm keen to be judgy of it because the original is a true classic. But it's good. So there you have it. Not much to see here. Just the Shout Factory release of House of Wax. I can't wait to watch this again. I haven't seen it. I don't know if maybe I haven't seen this movie since it came out. So, all right, let's get to the giveaway. So what I have here is the Paramount release, 4K release of It's a Wonderful Life. I know that's not Christmas. I know. But this is what I promised, so I'm sticking to my promises because I promised this back during Christmas. Paramount sent me a copy of this on Steelbook to review. So I committed to giving this one away. I already have the digital copy also. I mean, no reversible artwork or anything particularly cool here. What I will say is that this one does have a digital code with it. If it works, it is yours also. It should still work. I don't think it would be expired yet. No artwork there. But what is on here is an incredible restoration of a classic holiday film. And my favorite thing about it, even more so than the movie, is the documentary that's on here detailing the extensive work they did to restore It's a Wonderful Life to 4K. One of the best 4Ks that you can get out there, period. This is a beautiful, beautiful restoration and a beautiful little documentary about all the work that they did. Paramount has continued to do some really solid, even if their packaging is crap, their 4K presentations are really good. So this is the typical, let's just get to it. This is the typical thing that everyone does in order to give something away. That's what I'm going to do. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Like this video. And post in the comments. Let's see. What do we want to do? What do we do? I didn't really prepare what I wanted you to do. Gosh. So, and this also has the Blu-ray. If you're not 4K capable yet, but you plan to be later, the Blu-ray is in here so you can watch it out. It's a very nice Blu-ray also. All right. Okay, so like the video, subscribe, and I don't know. Let's celebrate House of Wax. Put in the comments your favorite celebrity cameo kill in a horror movie. If you don't have one, maybe just tell me what your favorite kill in a horror movie is. And we will go until the middle of August. We will go until August, right around August the 15th. I will pick a winner and message you and send this baby out to you as just a thank you for everyone supporting this channel. Yeah, so in the comment, like this video, subscribe, and in the comments, tell me what your favorite celebrity cameo kill is. There's a lot of them out there. And if you don't have one, then maybe you can just tell me what your favorite kill in a horror movie is. I think that's funny considering, very, not horror movie. And apologies for it being a holiday film, but some people are celebrating Christmas in July, so let's just say that's why we're doing this, okay? So anyway, if you want to win this, that's what you got to do. Again, thank you all so much for being a part of this journey, and let's continue it. The next video coming up is more of my complete collection update. Until next we meet, pull something cool off the shelf, share it with your friends and family, and remind them why physical media is the best way to watch films and TV. I'll see you on the next one.